Hello class, in this lesson we're going to be taking a look at automotive careers. We're going to be listing several automotive careers, describe the skills and tasks of an automotive technician, describe the ASE certification process, and explore post-secondary opportunities in automotive. I feel fortunate to have been able to take a few classes at Gateway Community College in North Haven, Connecticut. The North Haven campus was where I went to learn about automotive. I was taking one class in their 2-year automotive program where I learned automotive systems and shop practices. It was a really great class, had some great students, and the professors were very supportive. It's definitely a program that if you're interested in learning more about cars after high school, you definitely could take advantage of. They have their CARS program. They also have their Chevy and Honda programs, along with a variety of the programs to offer. And they're just a great program to check out. They're one of the many opportunities that you have after high school if you're interested in exploring and learning more about automotive technology. As you look around, you see that most people and most families have cars. We live in a car culture here in the United States, and there's a need for automotive technicians. Here's a splash page from the ASE website. Here's a quote by Ethan Millen from the Denver Post, and he says, "The U.S. Department of Labor projects a 7% increase in employment for service technicians and mechanics nationwide from 2014 to 2024. And a lack of qualified technicians could prevent these jobs from being filled." So clearly, if you have an interest in cars and working on cars and working with your hands, there are careers and opportunities for you in the automotive technician field. When you think of an automotive technician, or what an automotive technician does, what are some words that come to mind? What are some skills that that person has? Well, an automotive technician is high-skilled, well-trained, and has the ability to diagnose, service, and repair cars, vans, and light trucks. One could describe an automotive technician as a jack of all trades because they do jobs that, in all honesty, are pretty similar to other jobs and other trades. When working on a car, you might need the skills of a plumber or a computer technician, a machinist, an electrician, an HVAC technician, a welder, a bookkeeper, an engineer. Those are just a few. Maybe some more come to mind. If you're interested in getting started in an automotive career, most likely you'll start off as an apprentice. Maybe you'll go to school, like Gateway, or another school, where you'll start off as a helper. And then while you're taking classes, you'll be a helper working in a shop with an experienced technician who will show you the ropes and show you some things to do, like changing oil, rotating tires, doing basic vehicle inspection. If, for example, you go to Gateway, you might have an internship where you'll do a certain number of hours towards graduation. Maybe you'll do a cooperative training program where you'll work with your school and a shop to get the hours you need to get trained into the skills that you need. Most internships and cooperative training programs pay you for the hours that you do at the job or placement that you are placed at. The hope is that after you finish your internship and your schooling, you'll be able to be hired as a full-time employee. As you continue your schooling, you might become a specialized technician, whereas you become an expert in one area of repair for an automobile. When you visit a certain shop, there are plenty of specialized technicians at that shop. Some dealers have technicians that specialize in engines, brakes, electrical. Now with computers and more technology being used in cars, we now have technicians that specialize in hybrids and performance and computers and electronics. At a dealership, you also have a master technician. A master technician is someone who's mastered all the areas of automotive repair. Not only are they an expert in one area of repair, they are expert in a variety of areas of repair, and I've listed a few of them here that we're going to talk about later. One thing you might realize is that a master technician is probably going to be getting paid a little bit more than a specialized technician and a little bit more than an apprentice technician. Sometimes technicians are paid based on hours, maybe they're based on flat rates, but there's different ways that they get compensated for their time. But all in all, master technicians are experts in a lot of areas of the automobile. Now you go to a car dealership and you will see that there are a lot of other people that are working there. You have shop supervisors. Your shop supervisor is going to be in charge of pretty much all the other technicians in the facility, making sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. You'll have the service manager who's going to be overseeing the entire shop, making sure that they handle any type of customer complaint, answer questions, making sure that quality service is being done and service is being done on time. You also have auto parts specialists. The part specialists are the people you talk to at the part counter who can get you that right part that you need for your car and can find it accurately. When you go to the dealer, the service writer is the person that greets you. They will listen to you, the customer, write down what issues you're having with your car, and then they will call you and tell you what the technician learned about your car. They'll be able to tell you what the quote is, but they're the person that will write down the service that your car needs. You also have your tow truck drivers that will come out and tow your car. You have people that work for AAA that will go ahead and work on your car on the side of the road. When you go to a dealer, you have the salesperson, the person that's going to be selling you the car. And you also have designers, and car engineers who work in offices designing and building cars. So there are so many different careers in the automotive field. These are just a few, some that you'd find in a dealership and some that you'd find in other places. But as you can see, there are a lot of careers available in the automotive field. Now, if you visit some repair shops, you might notice on the sleeve of some of the technicians, or a sign hung up in the shop, this symbol that says ASE with a gear. And so ASE stands for Automotive Service Excellence, and we're going to be talking about that next. So ASE is short for Automotive Service Excellence, and it's an organization called the National Institute for Automotive Service Excellence. It's a nonprofit, non-affiliated organization. That means it's not affiliated with any of the major car companies. They provide certification for technicians. Now, in the United States, certification is not mandatory, but it is a way for technicians to show their expertise and commitment to the field. Technicians that wear the patch on their sleeve are showing that they have achieved that nationally recognized credential. Again, it shows them a commitment and a level of expertise that that technician has. And to get that patch, you have to not only complete a test, but you also have to have certain years of experience. And after you pass the test once, you have to retest every 5 years to continue your ASE certification. There are over 40 different areas that you can get tested in for ASE. Cars, there's a number of areas. Light trucks, collision repair, medium and heavy duty trucks, school and transit buses, auto and truck parts. Again, there's a variety of testing areas that you can test in for ASE certification. For automotive, here are the 8 areas that you could test in. As you can see, there are only 50 to 40 questions that you would have to answer. They're all multiple choice. You would pay to take the test. And after you pay to take the test, you take the test as a timed test. After you pass, then, and if in addition to having the work experience, you then become certified in that area. Now, if you wanted to be a master technician for automotive, you would have to take and pass every one of these 8 tests. And if by passing every one of these 8 tests, you would then become certified as an ASE master technician, meaning that you could work on any one of these parts or systems inside your car. As we said before, you'd have to get retested every 5 years. And not everyone passes these tests on the first try. So usually they're passed by people that have numbers of years experience and have trained in the automotive area for a significant amount of time. Now, this is just to be an ASE master technician for automotive. They also have master technicians for diesel and some of the other areas that ASE has tests for. As I said, ASE has multiple tests. The tests are multiple choice, and to take the test, it costs a fee. It's a timed test. At the end of the test, usually they tell you the results, and if you pass, you get to wear a patch. Like you see this gentleman here gets to wear that patch on his shoulder because he passed his ASE certification. So the goal in the lesson today was to list several automotive careers, describe some of the skills and tasks of an automotive technician, describe the ASE certification process, and now I'm going to have you explore some post-secondary opportunities. As I said, I took a couple classes at Gateway Community College for my Intro to Automotive Technology. I encourage you to go and explore some of the opportunities that they have there at Gateway Community College. They're the only two-year college here in Connecticut that offers automotive technology, so it's a great opportunity for you. And again, there are other options for you. I also want you to explore the ASE tests, so visit the ASE website. For students that are beginning to learn about automotive technology, they have an Intro to Automotive Service test that you can take, and you can take that online. I think it's about $40, and it's all web-based. You can watch the videos and learn all about batteries and exhausts and tires and basically the basics of automotive service, and you can take that and then get a credential with that. And then they also have the ASE entry-level test that you can take. It doesn't give you the patch, I don't believe, but it is a way for you to show your entry-level skills. So there's a lot of information online. Visit ASE.com. Hopefully you learned a little bit about some of the things going on here for getting certified to become an automotive technician, and we'll talk to you soon.